Welcome to tonight's pre-game show, Canada versus El Salvador, coming off at BMO Field, World Cup qualifying, game number 3. Tonight, I'm wearing the black, and I'm bringing the spirit of the last game against America into the game against El Salvador. Welcoming everybody. And as I say, I'm bringing in the black from the other night, and this was another shirt from the Federation in the Adidas days as I roll through the shirts. We'll get to today eventually. Big thank you to subscribers. I think you guys are marvellous. I really do. Big up to you. The emails and all the things in behind, fantastic. Keep it coming, keep it coming. We need more of it. But what you're doing is awesome, especially with the interaction I'm taking on now with people right across the country. It's fantastic. That's what this is about. So Canadians, pass it to Canadians. Get on this channel. It's about Canadian World Cup qualifying, mainly the national team of Canada, nothing else. And in between, we touch the MLS and the Euro Leagues, mainly the Premier League. But big up to the subscribers. A big quick hello to the Voyagers, your U sector, your Red Patch boys down in Toronto, all of you groups doing a fantastic job. You don't go unrecognised. So there's a big plug for all the people in the crowd. And let's have some noise. Get some noise going. Let's have it. Now, moving along quickly, and we're going to talk about one thing before we do. Mark in Toronto, we've touched base. Mark we're going to be talking to after the game. And Mark we've been talking to today. Great fella, great connection. He's our ultimate soccer correspondent down in Toronto waiting for us after the game. He's live on the scene. So Mark we're talking to, Mark Cavallo, thank you very much. Now, moving along, as you can see, I'm pumped. I am pumped. After the America game, I've been riding a wave. If I'm riding the wave, get out of here, Mr. Fly. If I'm riding a wave, there's a fly in the studio. If I'm riding a wave, can you imagine what everybody else in the country is doing? But can you imagine what the team are feeling? That fly is going to die. Can you imagine what the team are feeling? I tell you, they must be on a wave. So coming into the El Salvador game, they're going to have a good chance. They're going to have a good chance. Your standings, top to bottom, Mexico, Panama, Canada, Honduras. Then you've got the USA faltering in 5th, looking for something to happen. But it's not happening. And then you've got El Salvador in 6th. We play them in the big game coming up. And then Costa Rica in 7th and Jamaica in 8th. And Jamaica, there's a story coming. There's a story coming. Now, quickly looking over the last 2 games for Canada. Honduras, I told you that was a good point. We came back from a really difficult slot there and we would only just got together. So we'd only just started the team building. The America game, the team building's much better. They've been together too long now to give it up easy. They're building and moulding and they're really coming together. And that spirit and that fight and that willingness to go the extra yard for your brother, they've got it in bags. This Canadian team is all about togetherness and together with the fans and together with me and you. And we're all riding this wave. So coming into the game after these last 2 games we've had, I'm happy with both points. Ecstatic with the America point. Moving on to El Salvador, looking at that right now. Don't kid yourself. El Salvador's not an easy nut to crack. Just like Honduras, very good in defence. And they are very good in defence. 2 games back-to-back, nothing given up. El Salvador is not going to go down easy. You've also got Rica up front. He's got 8 goals on qualifying so far. So they've got some offence if they can get to use him. If he gets to be used, he's normally going to score. We've got to watch out for Rugamas. Don't give him any space. Keep him under control. I'm sure Johnny Herdman's got it all under control. But for you and us, just a little information on who we need to watch out for. On the game itself, yeah, I say that not great at scoring, but you know, when teams haven't scored in a while, they sometimes do. And Canada hasn't scored many in a while, and they might get to feeling that they're going to get some tonight. So this game, get out of here, Fly. You're going to die. You could get to feel that maybe this game's going to have goals in it. I think there's more goals coming for Canada than El Salvador. I don't think it's a 5-1. I don't think it's a 4-2. I think it's probably like a 2-1. Something in there. A 1-0 right now, I would take a 1-0 for Canada. Please, give it me now. I'm walking away ecstatic. 5 points in the first phase of qualifying. Look around. There's a lot of ties going on. But 5 points in the first phase, I will take that now. Please. I'm not overconfident. I'm very cautious about El Salvador. I'm not arrogant. I respect El Salvador. So they're going to give nothing up easy. We cannot be complacent. We've got to fight for this. If the guys give 100%, I'm sure they're going to get something out of the game. And from the moment they came out of the field at the second half against Honduras, ever since that moment in the second half against Honduras, this team has been firing up. This is the perfect time to end the little 3-trip games of qualifying. In the 3-trip of 14 trips, that's 3 trips down, 3 games down, 11 to go. But in this round of 3 games, if they can carry this win, that will be magic. I would be very happy. So on the day, I'm thinking there's a good chance Canada can win. Nothing is even taken for granted. I am not arrogant about this. I hope there's a win there, but I think they are the team that would win it. El Salvador is going to be a tough nut to crack, like I told you. But let's go with that. Canada, a home win. Next one up, Panama taking on Mexico. You got to think Mexico's going to get 3 for 3. But hold on a minute. Panama hasn't given up a goal in 2 games. Scored 3. Bashed Jamaica in Kingston the other day. That's something of an earthquake. Mexico might be in for a little bit of a shaky ride. What if Panama do win? They be on top of the league. What if Mexico win? They be on top of the league. So it's first and second taking it. It's only the 3rd game in, nothing gained or lost. But Mexico wins this one. They're on 9 points. They're clearly on their way to Qatar. If Panama win it, it dents Mexico's title hopes. But still, Panama, they'll be on top and they'll be overachieving. Absolutely wonderful. Now, moving on, I think that at the end of the day, I'm looking for a win for Mexico. Next up, Costa Rica taking on Jamaica. Hey, Costa Rica 1 point, Jamaica no points. Don't need to be a rocket science to know that Jamaica needs to get something out of this. They're on shaky ground. I saw the goals the other day. I'm shocked at the defending from Jamaica. I've never seen Jamaica defend like that, ever. So, it could be a long day for Jamaica. Costa Rica's a decent team. Costa Rica is at home. It's a draw or a win for Costa Rica is what I'm feeling. And finally, Honduras taking on America at home. Now, this is very difficult for America right now. On the back of what we just did to them in Nashville, there's a lot of pressure on the US team. Their fans ain't happy. Their media ain't happy. Nobody's happy. But Honduras is quite happy because they got 2 out of 2. Now they're going back home for a quick win with the Americans. I've got a feeling that America might well pull a result here. But don't be shocked if at least Honduras can get a draw, if not pull a shocking win. That's what I'm saying. So America should win it, but I'm thinking Honduras might get a draw. But a shock win would be lovely. There's your 4 games. That's what we're looking at. Now, a few thoughts, everybody. Just a general. In qualifying, we have 14 games to qualify, yeah? Well, think of it this way. Think of it this way. Mexico and America, they have 14 games to qualify, right? But everybody else, the other 6 teams, has 2 games against America and 2 games against Mexico. That means they're going to not get many points out of them 4 games. So you write those 4 games off, really. So qualifying for the other 6 teams is down to 10 games. 10 games. That's what this is about. Think of it that way. Because anything you get against America or the US is a bonus. And Canada fought their asses off, got the bonus point in the States. But it's not going to happen in every game against the big teams. But that's what you got to realise. America, US, they got 14 games to qualify. We, unlike the other 6 teams, have got 10 games. Think about it that way. It's a very interesting synopsis, but it really does play out. It really does. Now, we're going to talk to Mark in Toronto straight after the game, El Salvador game. And it's going to be an interesting conversation. He's a super guy, Mark Carvalho. He's really football, soccer mad, just like the rest of the world. He brings a great conversation. You're going to love it when we get him on. And that will be straight after the game. And like I say, make it loud, make it proud. Sing that anthem, people in the stadiums. I tell you, sing that stadium, fill it with noise. And all the fans, I got to say again, the Red Patch Boys, the U Sector, Voyagers, and people turning up for the game. Big salute. But to the fan groups, hey, you're doing a fantastic job, and it's taken years to get us where we are because of you guys. That's why we're here. I tell you, that's why we're here. Okay, tune in after the game. And we'll see what happens. But I can't wait.